So you have a friend behind you. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, what's up? Let's include him in the planning.
Okay, let's do that. He wants to help. I like how he turned to
All
you when you
right.
said that. That's creepy. Wait, creeper, creep. Anyway,
Hey, hey,
um, so
contract labor.
the last thing that I didn't really go over, that we need to talk about real fast is that the second level down here is steps are 7 deep. So if you think about it, when you're standing on the floor, the obsidian level is the 6th level up. So
Uh-huh.
that's actually really easy to remember, and it helps a lot. And then that's a half block and as the ceiling
Okay.
and steps, and so you could think of it as ominous. You could think of it as being a 4.5 is the height of our hallways, which I think is really nice. I think it gives it that kind of gothic ominous feel that we were going for.
Absolutely.
So what I was thinking was, if you'll take like this level, you can change the aesthetic however you want. It really doesn't matter. Let's just keep the levels consistent, and
Right.
and then try to match up with that other staircase that's over on the other side, the one that you can't get to, unless I don't think I really showed you that, but you can't get to that unless you come up. Is the idea? It's another one-way door,
Uh-huh.
and so I'm gonna throw down a pressure plate just to show you. Um, right here. There we go.
Oh
So
yeah, the
yeah.
one
Oh,
way
shoulder pads is over here. He's like, hey man, how's it going?
old football player.
But basically, it's just 2 treasure rooms, which don't
Uh-huh.
have anything in them right now, but we can pay it off. And this one actually has tons of materials for potions,
Nice.
if somebody wants to be all cool with potions. So, um, wow, there seems to be a hovering thing. That's really kind of weird. Hello?
Maybe the dungeon really is haunted.
Maybe. How do I want to do this? Let's see. Let's throw down a fence. I bet that's going to look cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So anyway, these are not locked. They're tagged. So anybody who gets to this area can do that. So if somebody wants to waste a pressure pad to throw that down, they can.
Right.
But because they'll be in adventure mode, once they throw one down, they're out.
Right.
That's why in the math I created an extra one. But so this is basement level 2 again.
Okay, so
One
this is
of
the other one that you're talking about?
Yeah, this needs to be an up only. These stairs are the only way in here. So, but once you're in here, you can get out.
Right.
But again, it's a one-way door. Now that I've destroyed that pad. So anyway.
Awesome. So here are my questions.
Mm-hmm.
We've got what? About 24 students?
Yeah, something
Am I
like that.
remembering that right?
I think like 20 of them are actually in game. So yeah.
20 people. Is this dungeon gonna be big enough to facilitate that many people? I mean, without somebody getting bored or it being overcrowded?
I don't know. That's a great question.
I mean, because like this is a fantastic adventure map for, I don't know. I'm just trying to think because some of them are going to be upstairs, some are going to be downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
They're just going to crawl all over this place like ants. So my question would be, should we make a possible second site to split the numbers and make it smaller?
Well, that's possible, or we could do multiple runs, or I don't know. That's a really good thought. I don't know the answer to that yet.
Because I thought that like if we give two-story hooks and then maybe we can do like it's going to be time frame dependent. Um, but if we do two-story hooks are like um an expeditionary force to the desert or whatever, where the queen is imprisoned, and then the other one's here to save the queen or dispose of the priest,
Mm-hmm.
and you could split the forces up or whatever.
That's true. That's a really good point. But that means we have to build a whole nother dungeon.
I know, and that is the issue. I do have I have my dungeon from the adventure map that I made that we could possibly import with um what is that? MC Edit?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's the best tool now, but we could find out.
I just wanted to anticipate that because I mean if we got
Sure, yeah.
15, 20 people crawling around.
Well, one of the things I was thinking about is we could just load this place up with pressure plates.
Uh-huh.
Like every time you walk on what's considered an orange now, we turn that
Mm-hmm.
into a pressure plate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then what you've got below this is essentially another hallway, right?
Right.
And so if that just becomes part of the design where when you walk through here, you have to walk on pressure plates. And most of the time, nothing bad happens. In fact, most of the time, nothing bad happens to you. But what you don't see is that 2 blocks below you, a fireball is being fired down a hallway at somebody else.
Right.
Then suddenly this dungeon is alive.
There we go. That's brilliant.
So let's try that. Let's see if that'll work. Okay. Well, anyway. So do you want to take the second level and then I'll take the third level, or how do you want to do it? You want to work? You want to work together?
I could take the second level, that's no problem. Do you want to go ahead and build the stairs down to the third level? So,
Well, what I'll do is I'll start in the king's chamber, that
uh-huh.
throne room, and that secret passage will actually take me all the way down to the third level instead of the
Nice.
second level. And then at some point, we'll, wherever you want to, we can meet up the second and third level. That works for me.
Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna need to put in, just to reiterate, I'm gonna need to put in the obsidian, right? Top and bottom, or am I just doing top?
Yeah, do it just top.
Okay.
And then coming down from below, what I'll do is I'll dig up and build top. And then we're golden.
Awesome.
Did you notice that I put the king's sword in the chest? The Unbreaking 3 sword?
Ah, that's nice.
I thought that was a nice touch. Okay, so let's see. On this level then. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I should be at proper level for level 1. Or I should say basement 2. And then I keep going. So this would be 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
So, it's adventure mode, right?
Right.
What if we were to try to encourage, I don't know if we could do that or not. We could encourage classes, possibly? By like different sets of armor, possible enchantments.
I think that's a great idea. We say don't take anything with you that you're not willing to lose. And then when they get there, we have chests set up. And we have the 3 classes, basically. Right?
Right.
Healing class, with lots of... We probably combine that with tank, maybe. I don't know. Lots of armor.
Like splash potions.
Yeah, with splash potions and stuff. So basically, you're wizard, you're the elf, archer, or you're DPS. Only we'll mix it up and we'll say that wizard is tank.
Nice.
I like that idea. I always thought that should be.
Who is your favorite all-time wizard?
My favorite all-time wizard. Oh man. Rincewind. This he's pretty awesome. Terry Pratchett, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Because he's got a sense of humor, and you really can't be a wizard without a sense of humor. Because that first time where you're like, oh, I was learning that spell wrong, and I accidentally blew up the cat. You know, it's like you gotta really just appreciate the humor in that and the irony.
Right.
1, 2, 3. Suddenly I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, okay, so we're definitely good to go here.
I hear a zombie knocking on my door somewhere.
Knock, knock, knocking on zombie door. Alright, so I liked using the 10 grid that I was talking about because it really kept things sort of in sync for me.
Right. How do you want to handle turns? Like, do I know a left and right limit, or?
No. What I did notice was that by using this math of a hallway being 3, because you have a 5, what you have is the 3 of a hallway, the wall in between it and the next hallway. So you can actually do total switchbacks, and it works out perfectly.
Nice.
I didn't actually do one, I don't think, but some of the rooms, the geometry of the rooms, because it's basically a 5x5. It works out perfectly in that way. So you don't end up running into something that you thought you didn't want to run into. What you sometimes will run into is a funny pattern because it's the backside of something, but again, the aesthetics of that top level don't have to necessarily be the aesthetics of the bottom levels. I think I'm going to do this 3rd level in like nether stuff.
Nice.
And I may even end it in a nether portal. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Oh, that's a good idea.
An unlit one. They'll have to light it. Oh, yeah.
We could make like the... I want to do it. Now I want to do another dungeon aspect of it.
Okay.
I think that would be
Yeah,
fantastic.
we can totally do that. What we'll need to do is figure out what the coordinates are and manually build a dungeon or a portal on the other side.
Right.
Because it's going to be really close to all the other stuff we've done before, and it'll just tap into our current nether portal.
Right.
So we'll need to constrain that. Okay. Time to get the tools going. I'm just terrified that I've messed up the math here somehow.
Yeah, I'm just going at it. I think, like, I'm probably going to mess it up and something's going to go wrong. Like, yeah, this isn't working. GG.
As long as the obsidian layer is at 6 above your floor level,
Right.
and your floor level is where I measured it, it should be fine. I'm like,
Yeah, you definitely need to conduct an entire class just in Miss Piggy voice. I think that would be phenomenal.
In Miss Piggy voice.
Yep.
Oh man.
But just do it in like some random class, not even having it pertain to what's going on in the lecture, just to
Right.
confuse them.
Hiya.